You're welcome back to this channel. In this video, we're going to be learning how to measure our patient's interpupillary distance in an optometry practice. Remember that the importance of interpupillary distance measurement can never ever be overemphasized, because your patient's optical center must align with the line of sight. If you don't accurately measure your interpupillary distance, your patients will have unwanted prismatic effects. Whether you're recommending single vision lenses or multifocal lenses, it is very important you measure your patient's interpupillary distance, especially if your patient's prescription is high. We're going to be learning how to measure the binocular pupillary distance. In the next two videos, we're going to be learning how to measure the monocular and the near pupillary distance. So let's get right into it. This is how I'm going to measure my patient's binocular interpupillary distance. I have positioned myself 40 cm away from my patient. I have made sure that our eyes are the same level. Then I'm going to cover my right eye, and I tell my patient to look at my left eye. I line up the zero mark at the center of our pupil, and then I close my left eye and I direct my patient to look at my right eye. And then I measure it at the point where the rule bisects her left pupil. Okay. So the next method is to measure from limbar margin to limbar margin. Now I'm going to use her right temporal limbar margin, and then I read it off at the left nasal limbar margin. The same method, I close my right eye, direct my patient to look at my left eye. I place the zero mark at the right temporal limbar margin, and then I close my left eye, direct my patient to look at my right eye. Now I read it off at exactly my patient's nasal limbar margin. I hardly use the pupillary margin because of the poor contrast between the iris and the pupil. You know, the iris is dark and the pupil again is dark. For my patient, her iris is actually very dark. But if you have a patient who has a light iris color, the pupillary border may work for you. So in the next video, we're going to be learning how to measure the interpupillary distance monocularly.